The soldiers and the crowds marched Jesus through the dark streets. They went through a courtyard, and the guard brought him into the high priest's house. The next thing Jesus knew, there was the high priest. Jesus looked around. So many important people, all looking at him. None of them looked pleased to see him. Peter said to himself, "I'm not leaving Jesus alone." So he followed the crowd who had taken Jesus through the streets, all the way to the courtyard. He watched the guards light a fire, and, feeling brave, he went and sat down next to them. "Chilly, isn't it?" he said to the guards by the fire. Round the courtyard the hens all clucked and pecked. Inside, an argument was going on. One man pointed at Jesus and said, "He said he was going to destroy the temple." Another said, "I've heard them call him a king." Lots of people said something, but none of them seemed to say the same thing. Jesus sighed, but said nothing. Finally, the high priest said, "Enough! Jesus of Nazareth, did God send you? Are you God's special son?" "Yes, I am," said Jesus. Well, everyone there decided Jesus couldn't be and shouldn't be saying that he was God's special son. Jesus got even sadder because they wouldn't believe him and thought he had done something wrong. Everyone in the room decided Jesus had to go to the Roman governor, Pilate. They couldn't let him say these things. Outside in the courtyard, a little servant girl stared at Peter. "You're one of Jesus' friends." "No, I'm not," said Peter. Next to the fire, the cockerel lifted up his head and crowed. The little girl talked to a woman. "He's one of them, I tell you." "Well, are you?" she asked. "I've told you no, I am not." "You come from Galilee like Jesus," said a man. Peter was frightened. Peter got cross. "I tell you, no, absolutely not. I do not know Jesus." "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" crowed the cockerel by the fire. Suddenly Peter remembered that Jesus had said this would happen, that he, Peter, would say 3 times he didn't know Jesus. Very, very sad at what he had done, he began to cry. I wonder what it felt like by that fire.